Oh, good Lord. Hi, everybody. Okay, it's been raining all day. When I say it's been raining all day, I mean it's been raining all day. So all the humidity, my hair is all wonky, and I think it's not a cold. I think it's some sort of a sinus like blockage or infection or something on this side, which is weird because usually I get it on this side, but we're mixing it up this year. So that's why my forehead my face feels all puffy. Anyway, who cares? Hi, Angel. We are going to get some more petals done. 2 more blocks. I want to get 2 more blocks done. We will. And somebody asked me yesterday. Hi, Madeline. Hi, Julie. Hi, Alex. I hope you got my message, Alex. Somebody asked me, like, what is the Petals quilt? Like, where's the pattern and all that kind of good stuff. Hi, Laura. So while I'm chatting tonight, I'm eating chocolate. In my sewing room, on my table. Somebody asked me, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's got the waffle cone pieces in it. Or good. How rude. Well, I can't share any with you. Try it. Chocolate helps when you have a dry cough. Well then. Sounds like a dry cough to me. Okay. Sorry, I won't eat anymore. I'll save the rest of it. So it has waffle cone pieces in it. It's so good. It's so good. Anyway. Okay. So we have these 2 done. This thing's going to be hot. So we have these 2 done. Tonight, I'm sitting so low. I'm out of sorts today. It has just absolutely rained. Hi, Dubravka. So glad to see you here too. I heard a dry cough. I know, right? This weekend, when I sew this weekend for like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I really want to get the butterflies quilt done. So I'm trying to come up with like titles for videos, but I want to get the butterflies the project done. And then I want to get the rest of these petals, at least the blocks done. So I'm really, really, really hoping that if you're not working on either one of those projects, you'll come and pull up a chair and sit and chat with me while I sew this weekend, because I want to get those done. The only drawback right now is I'm not like finishing anything, because I'm not here enough. Okay. I want to do this one and this one. Did you guys like that? You did say that you thought you were coming down with a cold. I did. And I think it's one of those dry cough colds. Do we like these 2 together? I thought this looked cool together. I like this one. So I think we'll do this. tell me if you're doing the butterfly. Somebody sent me a message last night and asked like what was this Petals quilt, like where's the pattern? So I told her where the pattern was. I don't remember if she's on here, but hopefully she'll catch the replay. And I don't have it takes me too long and it's rude for me to try and scroll through my phone to find it while we're on here. So I'm not going to do that. My gum way back here, my gum is swollen. Anyway. So it's Vintage Daisy. So if you're watching this, it's Vintage Daisy is the pattern. So you want to go to Missouri Star and get the pattern. Vintage Daisy. Vintage Star. You can either order the templates. If you have a super, super, super fantastic, wonderful friend like me, Robin Long, who sent me templates from California that she made. Or grab an old box or a piece of heavy duty paper or just print them off. You do want to make sure, and a lot of people have this problem, you do want to make sure that when you print the template for this is for the center of this flower and this is for the petals, that when you print these, you've got to make sure that it's printed to, oh, Devonka, you're sweet. And I love that little puppy face. Is that your puppy? Is that your little one? Alex says, I scanned mine into my scan and cut SD330D. Is that like a 3D thing? But you want to make sure that they print. There's a little square somewhere in the corner of the page, and it says this square is 1 inch. This represents 1 inch. You want to make sure that when you print it, that square is 1 inch. So you got to get a ruler, make sure that that's 1 inch, and then you'll know that your petal and your circle are they've printed at the right proportion. The problem is that some people, when they go to print, it's like a Cricut, but better. I have a Cricut too. You know what? I'm going to have to look at those Cricuts. Everybody's got those things. They're so handy. Wow. Okay. So print your templates, then get either a bunch of fabric. You can use scrap fabric. You can use the pattern itself calls out for 10-inch squares, which I love. And here's why. You can buy heat and bond, which makes it super, super easy. Had to put them down. Oh. Had to put them down last year. I can't even watch shows where people talk about that. I look like a hot mess today. When Steve sees this video, of course he's seen me all day, so you probably know they look like a hot mess. But I don't know. Steve and I don't talk about it. We don't talk about what will happen if something or when something happens to Minnie. She's young. She's only 8. So I'm going to need her to live another 60 or 70 years. And then I'll be good. I can't even think about it. Nope. I can't. Get the scan and cut. It has a camera. You can scan your fabric in before you cut it. So you see what it's like before you cut. Holy cow. Love watching your sweet dog. She is, she's a doll and she's a riot. And she's the most headstrong person in this house. And that's saying a lot. But I'm going to cut while we're chatting. Okay, scan and cut. Scan and cut. That sounds cool. Steve has grown kids, adult children, and they're kind of scattered all over the place. One of his daughters lives close by us, like 5 miles, 7 miles away from us. And they have 2 of our granddaughters one of his daughter and her husband, one of their daughters is an adult. She's in her 20s and she lives she stayed in California. Anyway, I do not have children. I have Minnie. And that's what I have. I have Minnie. And I can't even imagine it. We've always taken her just about everywhere with us. When we used to live in California, we would fly out here for vacations or to look at homes or for business or whatever we were coming out here for, to see Steve's mom before she passed. She would fly with us. It's not cheap. It's not all airlines will let you do it. And but we always flew American because we had American because we had miles, from a card. So we always flew American, and American would let you bring your dog on the plane with you, a pet on the plane in the cabin, not down below. And they have to be under a certain size and blah, blah, blah. And they have to be able to stay in a soft-sided, bag, like a duffel bag, like a little doggy carry-all. And they had to be able to fit under the seat in front of you. They had to be small enough to fit under the seat in front of you and still stand up in the bag, which are absurd requirements. I mean, it's crazy. And so we used to bring her on to Florida with us. And she was, you can't even imagine a dog who has no clue what's going on, being shoved in a duffel bag to fly from California to Florida. It's a long flight because you got the time change and everything. And never made a peep. Never complained. Never made a peep. And so then when we moved, then, but we were always used to taking her with us almost everywhere we went. We used to take her out all the time. In California, it's not so much in Florida, which is kind of ironic. But, in California, except for in the summertime, we used to eat outside all the time. And we take her with us. And then during COVID, we, because you couldn't go anywhere, there was nothing to do. And you couldn't go into any place. You couldn't go eat in restaurants and stuff like that. So we got very, very used to having her with us. She got very used to being with us every single place we went. We'd never left her at home. Because that's all we did was we'd go to get Starbucks. Or we'd go to, a drive-thru, and that would be it. Go get takeout, come home. Well, then when we moved here, what in the sand? We're sewing. Rude. Then when we moved, and it's so hot here, and a lot of places don't have patios and things, and a lot of oddly enough, a lot of places around here don't have patios where you can eat outside. And sometimes they do, but sometimes it's just too freaking hot. Anyway, we found ourselves kind of having to leave her at home, or stuff was just further away, restaurants or whatever. And so we just don't do as much of that stuff. I don't like leaving her home, and she hates being left at home. She's quite offended when she's left at home. Okay. Do we like that? I think I like that. Or I could change it up. Or do we like this? Always in the car. Yeah, she loves the car. She loves little strollers. They're just a part of us. It's like a child. It becomes like a child. Anyway. Okay. I like that. Is that one good? I don't know how much it matters to me. Except that now I gotta fix them all. Okay. There's that. There's that. Okay. Okay. Everybody's straight. Okay. Okay. All right, now. Love you. Thank you, Joyce. Love this. Thank you, Dick Rebecca. Okay, now the center. It's a hard one. You know what I think would make a cool center? Let's try this one. This is going to be hot. This is going to be hot. Oh, Janice has a lap dog too. His name is Benji too. Oh, he's Benji. And Minnie's name, fun fact, just before we got Minnie, we were looking at we were going to get another car, and we loved the Mini Coopers. We just thought they were so fun. So fun. We were so close. Anyway, so one day Steve was like, we were talking about, well, what would we name the dog? Because we had already we'd already met her and decided on her. How's that? That's cool. We'd already met the groomer. We'd already met Minnie. I used basting spray because I couldn't find my glue or my heat and bond. Oh, yeah. Tammy has a 5-pound Yorkie. Oh, Yorkies are my favorite. Those little ears. Those little faces. Anyway. So we were looking at cars and we were like, oh my God, you know what would be fun is if we, okay, bear with me. Hold on one second. Hang on. I can't find him. I shouldn't have moved him in the first place. Oh no, that's what I had. Oh no, that's what I had. God. This quilt's gonna take me a year if I keep rethinking everything like this. Yeah, I don't know how much difference you notice. Okay. Anyway. So one day we were like, we should call her Minnie. And then our plan was always to get a second one, which we didn't for a long time. And then it was kind of almost too late to bring one in. Because I think it would really piss Minnie off. Anyway, so the plan was we were going to have Minnie, and then we were going to get another one, have it be a little boy, both fixed, and call him Cooper. And we'd have Minnie and Cooper. And then the thought was we'd also have a Mini Cooper. Well, we never bought a Mini Cooper car, and we never got the second dog. So now we just have Minnie. And her name is spelled M-I-N-I, just like the car. Again, sometimes when you leave these lives or any of my videos, there's going to be a certain amount of knowledge and information that you're going to need to just kind of dump. Okay. So I do want to, yeah, basting spray. There's so many ways that you can really make this work. That's the cool thing. Just remember to leave yourself enough room on at the edge of the fabric, at the edge of the block, because you're not going to you're not going to, if you're like me, my petals are not precisely all exactly the same size, just because but you want to make sure that they're going to end up looking right and centered when you start sewing your seams, and then you're going to put a binding on. So you got to keep an eye on that. Although I will say, thank you all for the immense amount of comments I got last week when hi Robin, when I drew and measured the cross lines, and everybody was like, why don't you just finger press it? Just fold it in half. And yeah, that saved me a considerable amount of time, and I don't know why I didn't think of it. That's the more scary thought. Now, if you're new and you haven't done anything like this before, if you have, like on some of mine, which I didn't really have this the last time, I don't remember, but I don't recall. Some of mine I cut a little close to the edge, so you see a little bit of the pinking. Can you see that right there? Like there's a little bit of the pinking that I have now tried to trim, and now I'm just throwing my whole angle off. Remember, you're going to stitch these down. You're going to stitch around. And remember, they're supposed to be flower petals. Okay? It's not, they don't need to be precise lines. Okay. Oh, petals in nature are never exactly the same size. They're a little different. They look more natural. Thank you very much, Janice. There you go. All right. Okay. I gotta tell you, I'm looking forward to the weekend. A big Nissan van so Benji would have a comfortable ride in the back. He was our baby. Poor Benji. But it sounds like he had a pretty good life. I tell you what, that is the one thing that Steve and I said the other day. Someday when that day comes. Minnie won't be able to say that she had a rough life, or that she wasn't, I don't know, entertained, or that she didn't have fun. I heard somebody say this the other day, and then I'm going to start crying, so we'll probably leave it there. Take your dogs. Take your dogs with you on experiences that you have. Go do things with them, because they experience life through you. They have experiences through you because you take them, you show them things. Minnie loves live music. She loves to listen to, like, if there's like horns being played or like guitars or that kind of thing. She loves music. She'll just sit and just stare at she loves music. We wouldn't have ever known that. She wouldn't have ever experienced that. So take your dogs. Okay. That's enough. I had originally not planned on being as crazy with this one as it's turning out to be, but I'm falling in love, total love with it. Like, I think this is going to be cool. Love it when we grab the leashes. That's very funny. That's very cool. Minnie hates it when I grab a leash. Minnie is a Shih Tzu. She's an Imperial Shih Tzu. And she was the runt. They usually are about 12 pounds, 12 or 14 pounds. She was the runt. She's only 8 pounds, 7 pounds now. She's 8 years old, 7 pounds. But she's the breed is a bit of a lazy breed. So in the morning when I go to take her out for a walk, she loves her walks. Look, gotta run before I burn dinner. See you on the playback. Bye, Laura. Don't burn dinner. I'm doing leftovers. If it fits in the microwave, that's what we're having for dinner. Okay. All right, now what am I going to do for the next one? See, this whole thing is throwing me too. When I did the bees one, I was very good. I cut all my petals out. I cut all my stuff out. Then I laid all my things out, pressed them down. Now I'm just like winging it because it's fun. This one is a lot of fun with the colors and with you guys. I can't wait to see yours. So I have to say, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Please share the channel out. That helps us. That helps the channel. Okay. We are, and I'm going to have an announcement. I'm going to do a separate video so that I can go through all these different things and I won't forget anything or anybody. We are plowing to 5,000 subscribers. So our goal is 5,000 subscribers. And that because there is a particular company that we are wanting to kind of partner with. And they don't partner with you until you get to 5,000 subscribers. So when we get to 5,000 subscribers, that will mean special promos for you guys, fabric stuff that we can try, patterns that we can try, tools that we can try. So I'm very, very excited about that, but we want to get there. So share the channel out. If you know other people or you know other guilds, have them come join us. What can it hurt? Hi, Joyce. Hi, Angela. New to your channel and love it. Hi, everyone. Hi, Joyce. We're so glad you're here. I think you said you're doing Gatorade. Does it give you energy? Not really energy, but it replaces okay. And oh my gosh, Robin, congratulations! Today's our anniversary. We got married on my parents' anniversary. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Okay. Gatorade or any electrolyte drink. You know, everybody's all obsessed right now with these little electrolyte packets that you can mix into water, mix them yourself. Because I don't know if Gatorade has chemicals or more sugar or less sugar. I drink the Gatorade Zero. I don't drink a lot of it. I don't drink a lot of electrolyte drinks. I drink a lot of water. Anyway, it doesn't really give me energy, but it does replace your electrolytes. And so what I have found, especially living down here, is that, you know, when we go out and work in the yard and stuff, we don't. Jesus, I forgot the paper. God. Ironing like my life depends on it. And that stupid paper was still on. Okay, you're supposed to go out and do your yard work at 7 o'clock in the morning. On the weekends, I don't want to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning ever. Unless I really have to. So we tend to be out doing yard work when it's a little bit warmer than it should. And so we sweat a lot. And a lot of times the problem is water doesn't replace what your body is sweating away, which is, you know, salt and minerals and things that your body needs. So when you drink something like Gatorade or an electrolyte thing, it doesn't necessarily give you energy, but it does give you energy in that it replaces the stuff that, you know, helps you not feel so like you're just seeping energy out of your body. Now, Steve doesn't drink coffee in the morning. He does Celsius. He has a Celsius in the morning. Oh, I know what happened. The thing wasn't hot anymore. He drinks a Celsius in the morning. He doesn't drink coffee. I drink coffee. Trust me, when I say I drink coffee, I don't get out of bed without my coffee. No. Do we like those two together? Or is it too, that's kind of fun. Okay, oh my gosh. Matt, okay, so everybody wish Robin a happy anniversary. It's your anniversary today. We have 5 dogs, 2 Chihuahuas, a black lab German Shepherd, a husky German Shepherd, and a Shiba Inu, blue heeler, Austrian. Yes, that looks good. Thought I hit send and I didn't. LOL. Okay, Loretta Peters. Hi, Angela. I'm Lori from North Lawrence, New York. Welcome. We're so glad you're here. Okay. Thanks. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Yes. Wish Lauren a happy birthday. I mean, Robin. Lauren. She's not even down here named Lauren. Okay, so I'm gonna do those 2. That's kind of cute for a center. That one? Unless you think of something else. I need like an orange. An orange would be good in there. Do I have something orange? Oh, I have this. Is it too much? Yeah, let's do that one. You're not gonna believe it. I don't remember what was the third one I did in here. I lost my marbles. Was it this? Is that what I was doing? Love the orange. Okay. Somebody said love the orange. Yes, no doubt. That was Steve responding to the comment about whether or not I was losing my mind, losing my marbles. Okay. Marbles left a very long time ago. Oh, yeah. We've been skating around on one marble, rolling around in there for a while. I struggle with the colors. I struggle. Joyce? Fist bump. I struggle with the colors. Bad. And then here's what ends up happening. I spend back and forth, and do I like this? And I don't know if this goes. And then people are like, oh, why don't you use a blue with that? And I'm like, a blue? Why would I put blue with this? And I think it's going to look terrible. And I go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I tend to do colors that are more safe. And then I still get it wrong. I still end up doing something where I put like the 2 same colors together or something like that. It's just quirky. Okay, all 3 centers look great. Okay. Thank you. I think we're gonna do the orange. Hey, how do you do if you want to help buy some fabric for your birthday? So we have added, and it's that's right, I was talking about the video. So we have also added, or we got eligible to add. I don't remember. I don't know how these things work. Super chats. So you can click on the little thing that says, it looks like a little dollar sign or a little bill, like a dollar bill. You can click on that and, YouTube added it. That's what I thought. We qualified for super chat. That's right. When we hit 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, you can click on the super chat. You can donate to the channel. That helps us just buy more fabric or buy more patterns or buy more stuff that we can share with you guys and projects that we can share. So that's one way that somebody sent a message last week, what's the best way to support the channel? And first, it's by sharing the channel, like sharing and inviting other people to come and join. But you can also do a super chat. You don't have to ever do a super chat, but you're more than welcome to if you'd like to. That's how you can support the channel. How long have I been ironing on this one flower? Okay, the iron's just not quite. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to leave it like this because it's all pretty well tacked down. And then we're going to sew on it. Hey, that one. That came out cool. That's cool. That is. God, these are turning out really cool. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do this one. Oh, and I don't know if I ever finished this statement either. If you're doing the Petals quilt, if you're doing a version, there was someone, I don't remember if it was Robin or who it was. No, maybe it was Betsy. Was doing, was going to do a table runner with the Petals blocks, which I thought was very cool. And I definitely want to do that. So you can go to the Facebook page, 1/4 inch seam. You'll see my face. That's how you'll know it's our page. And you can post a picture there. You can, the very first page where it says, I think it says featured, you can add on to that post. It's a very, very, very long post of people posting their pictures, or you can just post the most recent. You can just comment on, one of the most recent posts that's on there and put a picture of what you're working on. That for now is the best way that we have found to do that. And we are in the month of July. We will get back on it in the month of July. We are going to do a Zoom. A lot of you really enjoyed the Zoom calls. We are going to do one Zoom per month, and that will probably be sometime around the middle of the month. And it's separate from the other videos and lives that we do. So if you like Zoom and you're comfortable with Zoom, with using it, with being able to log into it or whatever, then it's for you. And it's very fun and it's very interactive. And we get to kind of like verbally chat, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you don't want to have your camera on, you don't have to on Zoom. You can turn your camera off. Okay? Or turn your camera on, whatever you like. But the Zooms are very fun. Okay, so I got that done. Here's the circle. Well, I don't need to cut the circle right now. I won't waste time on that. Wait a second. There's that circle. Put that up there. I think part of this sinus thing might be starting in my ear. I'll tell you why. I think sometimes I leave my earbud. Hey, thanks, Steve. This live just showed up in my feed. I love your fabric choices. Thanks, Bethany. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Sandra. So glad you guys are here. I love it when you guys show up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And yes, the little super chat button is next to the chat where you enter your chats in. It's the circle right next to it. If you're looking for that, that's where that's at. Anyway, I think I leave my earbud, my Apple earbud thing, in too long. I leave it in during the day, almost all day. But that's just like, it's more like force of habit. I don't walk around the house with it. But when I'm sitting at my desk, I'll find myself like an hour later or whatever, and I still have it in, and I'm not on the phone. So I think I'm trying to get better at taking that out of my ear when I'm not on the phone. Okay. I really want to get through this one last block, because then I'll have 4 done. And some of you are like, Angela, you did 4 before lunch. No doubt. But I'm not getting in here as much as I want. And it was a really busy week, and it was a short week, so I kind of knew that. And so I kind of needed to get a bunch of stuff done and in and submitted and that kind of thing, like before the weekend, before the holiday. Don't spend it all at one time, honey. Don't you worry. Hit the thumbs up on that amount. She won't be in Missouri Star long when we visit. We have it in the back of our minds. So it's not actually like planned yet. What are these little crowns? I love that you guys are a great online guild. She talks about you all the time. I do. I talk about you guys like individually all the time. All the time. We were talking about something with California, and so I kept referencing Robin, and Steve was like, who is this person, Robin? And I said, Robin from my channel. Or Sandra, or Madeline, or I'm going to leave people out now. I'm going to get people getting mad at me. If there's a will, she'll find a way. You guys are great. Yeah. Even when I'm trying to sleep. I use ScanNCut. Okay, Dubrovka, you're now the second person that said Dubrovka. It's me, Callie girl. Steve, we were having a moment of nostalgia the other day, and you guys know how much Steve misses his Mongolian barbecue. I've told you what Mongolian barbecue is before on this channel. And they were very popular where we were in Northern California. I'm guessing in Southern California because everything food is popular in California, and because there's so many ethnicities, like you just can't escape it in Southern California. But anyway, the Mongolian barbecue was one of our favorite places, and it was super, super healthy, super, super filling. It was great flavors. You really got to customize what you were getting. It was great, and we knew the owner of this one particular place where we went all the time. And it's making my mouth water thinking about it. And I'm sure Steve's dying right now. Anyway, we miss that place. We miss that food. We're not foodies, and that we miss. And In-N-Out Burger. So Steve was trying to figure out how he could get Robin to send him. Could she put him in a box? So good. Yes, Mongolian is yummy. Okay. Crowns on top are chatters. Oh, that's cool. Dubrovka, I have both ScanNCut and Cricut. I think the ScanNCut is better. So, yeah, everybody seems to love the ScanNCut. Steven, we're going to need to look at this ScanNCut thing. Okay. I'd do it if I could. I know you would. Oh, Sandra. How cool. Sandra has a super chat. Tammy has a Cricut. Yes, I have both too. Hate the Cricut. I see everybody with these Cricut things. So ScanNCut's the way to go. Okay. Are they expensive? You get Disney with it. I have to take a picture of this because by the time I get done here, this computer doesn't come out of this room. It stays here, obviously. And then tonight when you're wonderful, Angela. Oh, Sandra, you're a sweetheart. I tell you what, Sandra is one of our, all of you guys are such huge cheerleaders, but Sandra's an OG cheerleader. Sandra has been here, I think, when we had single digits on the channel, Sandra was here, and she's just a sweetheart. Get ScanCut DX325. I'll send you a picture. Okay, thank you, Alex. Done. And okay, now let's do a circle. Or I'll show you what you call it. I tried calling you, but then as soon as I hung up, then I had a client that finally called me back that I was dealing with her crisis. And I thought, oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to get back on the phone. Okay. I've got to start. I have one of those. It's like Moleskin. You guys know the little Moleskin notebooks. I have it's a knockoff of a Moleskin. It's not an actual Moleskin notebook, but I bought like a 3-pack of those things, and I keep one in my purse because I'm a jotter downer. I'm a writer, more so than I am like putting stuff in my phone. Although lately, in the last few years, I use my phone more. But I was thinking of other stuff. Oh, I should ask this on the live, or I should bring this up during our live, and then I forget. I gotta do better getting that stuff down. Okay, so touches our heart. I got in trouble because of you today. I have an order for a pillow, and I have to cut it out because I'm working on the petals. Madeline. Madeline's gonna piss off all of her customers now because she's too busy working on Petals quilt. I can't. We're doing Petals quilt. Hey, Madeline. Oh no, it's today's the 2nd. Is your machine back? Is she back? Selma? Did Selma come home? Okay, Bethany, what kind of iron do you have? Okay, so this. Oh, hi, Minnie. Do you want to say hello? Okay, this is Minnie. That's Minnie. Hi. Do you want to come and say hi? Come here. Come here. Come here by your mom. Come here. Come here. This is Minnie. Do you see all those people there? Wow. You're a good girl. Yeah, I'm going to put you down though, okay? Is that all right? Okay. There she goes. That's my mini girl. Okay. Oh, thank God. Madeline got her sewing machine back. It was in the shop. Okay. Scan and cut like the Cricut Maker. I think that everybody's saying the scan and cut is like the Cricut, but better. Threw a big party for someone today. Okay, made a table topper from brown and tan scrap crumbs. Then I made template of petals and put a flower in one corner. Oh my God, that's so cool. Okay, this petal thing is so, like, you could do so many things. I'm thinking I might do some placemats this size, just squares. Yeah, placemats with petals. Okay, my iron. Where did she go? Was it Angel? Hang on. Hold on. Tammy. Bethany. This is, I'll put it in the thing. Iron. Oops. What a super cute dog. Thank you. It's not Lorena. Is it Lorena? Terrible with names. That's why she came in here. Because Steve was going outside. 9 years ago, I still miss her. Oh, Madeline. I think I need to make Minnie a new outfit and matching bows and a leash. Now I have my neighbor's dog next door. She barks every morning at 9 o'clock for her bone. Oh, we don't even talk about it in our home. We don't. When this topic starts to come up, one of us finds a way to change the topic because I can't. Leanna. Yes, Leanna. Thank you. Welcome, Joyce. Okay, so now I forgot the name of the poor girl that asked about the iron. Okay, my iron is Panasonic NIWL 602. We got it. Steve got this for me at it was Bethany. There's my iron stuff. Was at a quilt show that we went to, and I love it. I always forget though. So it's cord, it plugs in, the base plugs in, and then this little part, look how it's just super, it's got a really good weight to it. Because sometimes, you get some of these where there's no You feel like you really have to, it's got a good weight to the base. It's got steam, it's got spray, and it's got high, medium, and low. And then what this channel taught me is this little handle thing. I forget how you do it now. You can, oh yeah. You can separate, I'm trying not to literally burn the patootie out of my hands. You can separate this part and go fill this up with water. I learned that on this channel from you people. Okay, so the only thing you have to remember is when it's out of the base, it's not charging and it's just depleting its heat. So sometimes I sit here and I'm like ironing and I'm talking away to you guys, and I can't figure out why my stuff's not pressing because it's already lost its heat. But that's usually, it's perfect. It's perfect for this little stuff. Perfect for it. And the other reason I love it is it's good to move around. Maybe I'll have Steve tomorrow put a link in the video, tomorrow's video. So tomorrow's video, I should make myself a note. Wouldn't it be convenient if I had one of those little notebooks with me now? Yeah, I know. Instead, all I have is this half of this chocolate bar. Okay, iron in video link. We'll put a link in it, and then if you guys like that, you can look at this one. It came in other colors and that kind of thing. Okay, found it on Amazon. I bought the Aliso. Okay, I'm glad Madeline said that. I was dying for an Aliso. I really, really wanted an Aliso, but then I kept hearing people having problems with them, and we saw this at a show, and it had really good reviews, and blah blah blah. So, we went with this one, and I've always wondered about this versus the Aliso. I always have. I haven't put water in my Panasonic. I want it for my dry iron. I have another iron for steam. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm on my third Panasonic and second losing. Second Aliso. And then I have a regular one with a big long cord that I use for clothes. Or when I'm ironing like big pieces of fabric, when I'm going to do it like on an ironing board or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Did Dad leave you in the house? Are you? You went outside. Are you pouting now? Did Dad leave you? He went outside. She loves to be outside. She loves to, when we lived in California, we lived on a golf course. We lived in a Del Webb community in California, which we absolutely loved. And, the community itself was pretty golf friendly. It was pretty golf car friendly. And so, we, I can't talk and move tonight. You could go to the grocery store. You go to 2 grocery stores with your golf car. CVS, the gas station. I don't know why you need to go to the gas station, but whatever. Lowe's, Home Depot, Target, about a dozen restaurants. You can't even imagine all the stuff you could do in your golf cart. And we loved it. And Minnie fell in love with being in that golf cart. And so we call it Minnie's car because that's how she thinks of it. Anyway. I cut this one way too long. She loves to go and ride around. Steve takes her for rides in the backyard and stuff, or we'll go down the block and just kind of buzz around. She loves it. God, you can't even imagine. Where we are now is also a community basically on a golf course. The only problem is it's not golf car friendly at all. At all. You can't go anywhere. And you can't use your own golf cart on the golf course. So that we miss. Angela, what are you doing? This one first. Okay, let's see. Laura Star. Yeah, you know what? You can get really crazy with well, I guess it's like anything, you know, in this craft, or like anything in any craft, I suppose. You can get really carried away. And we had spent quite a bit of money on my machine. And like that was, I wanted a good iron. I always want good things, but I don't necessarily need the absolute top of the line. Okay. I have a Rowenta that is well over 20 years old and works just as good as it was when I bought, other than the automatic shut-off thing not working. You know what? I think that my regular big iron, I think, is a Rowenta. They are just workhorses, aren't they? I had one that was a Rowenta just before I got into sewing. It's the same thing. I must have had that thing for 15 years. The plastic was coming off of it. Worked beautifully. Well, Madeline, I'm sorry it's a trouble. Did you reach out to the company? I stopped putting water in my last one. I wonder if that is a thing. If that just doesn't help it, you know, using water in an iron. Okay. Cordless irons. Stepping on the cord when I tried to iron. That's the one thing I do love about this. And that I can just keep it right here. Like it's small enough to stay on my tables, you know, and you're not tripping over the cord or not even tripping over it, like just trying to get the cord out of the way. And yeah. Okay. Project time. So I also want to let people know, and once I have a chance to spend more time talking to Alex, or spend any time, we've texted, but we haven't actually had a chance to talk on the phone. We are planning a Christmas in July. Spectacular. It's going to be fun. We have so many, Alex and I have this project planned. And then I have some other projects planned for the rest of this year that you guys are going to friggin' love. You're going to love it. Anyway, so we are planning a Christmas in July extravaganza. And I think we'll make the announcement maybe on Sundays Live. That will give Alex and I a time to work out the last bits of details. And then okay. Bethany, I think mine's a run. Okay, yep. Ready to win something. We have hard water. I think it blows the iron. I think that hard water does too. So we have hard water too. And I've stopped using, it's either hard or there's just a lot of stuff in it. And I've stopped using tap water in any of my irons because it was just so gritty and so much stuff that, yeah, I stopped using, I only use, you know, little bottles of water. Or if you have the filtered water or whatever. Yeah. Yes. Yep. Okay. Bethany, I have infamous Laura Star, bought it during the depression after losing grandson and mom. Oh, no regrets. I recommend you make sure it's what you want. Several models. I have the Bentley. Okay, Laura Star. I'll have to look that up. Alex, I want to match 3 weeks ago. Love it. Very cool. What is SMP? sewing machines. Oh, that's right. Because she won a sewing machine, right? Or am I getting all of my comment threads all mixed up now? Fun. 12 Central. MS Warrior Quilt. Your petal flowers beautiful. It's so cool. Thank you very much. I think this is fun, huh? That one came out good. Okay, let's iron it. Let's press it. And then I gotta go make these folks some dinner. And when I say I have to make them some dinner, I mean I have to throw some stuff in the microwave. That's cool. 2 sewing machines, and that's how you traded for one. That's very cool. Well, we've just about got a row here. No, not just about. We do have a row here. Oh, I want to ask some of you guys that are also doing this project, the Petals quilt. Are you, so the pattern doesn't call for this, but are you putting or considering putting any sashing in between the blocks or just sewing the blocks together? Scares the bejesus out of me sometimes. Just sewing them together. Yeah. I was wondering if I should do like a sashing, but then I thought, you know what? Especially on this thing, there's just too much going on. I like it with just the blocks. Dashing in corner blocks. Save some orange fabric. LOL, I can tell my hubby I have to take you a business trip for my go see you. Yeah, that's right. She has to come and check and get my fabric. This one, oh. It was a calf faucet, but God help me if I remember what the name of it was. I don't think I do. I'll have to look for it. Okay, one more. It's all sewed down. And you're right. I do like the, you know, when you're not precise when you're cutting out the petals, it gives it a much more fun kind of natural feel. So I totally agree. Ah! Okay, so I do have to give a shout out because the light blue was Madeline's idea. And I would have never, somebody was saying earlier, and I don't remember now, maybe it was Joyce or Nana, maybe. Anyway, had said that they were not good with picking out colors. And I'm terrible at picking out colors. I would have never, ever put this color fabric, this color line, this pattern line with light blue on the squares. And I love it. I think it came out, I think it looks fantastic. It's very fun. Oh my gosh. This is the most wild thing I've ever done. Very cool. I just want to press these, see if I can get these last couple ones to lay down. I think Minnie gave up. Do a pattern for the blocks. Yes. Vintage Daisy. So we call it, when here, we call it, thank you, Kim. We call it the Petals quilt here on our channel, on this channel, but it's not. It's called, the actual pattern itself is called Vintage Daisy. And it's from Missouri Star. I did the digital one. I think it was $6, something like that. Because I wanted to be able to print it right away. I didn't want to wait. So that's the pattern, Vintage Daisy. And it will give you the template for the petal and for the center. Okay. Okay. Ta-da. Cute. This is one of my favorites so far. It's always fun. So pretty. Calf is one heck of a fabric designer. I know. He does some wild and crazy stuff. Love your petals. The fabrics are great. Thanks. Or thanks, Kim again. Mine's a bit out there too. Never would have put these colors together normally. That's one thing. I'll tell you what. That's made, well, it's made my life with you guys so much fun because you've pulled me out of that kind of comfort zone in terms of colors and, being more creative and doing some wild stuff. So I thank you. Vintage Daisy. Yeah. Oh, it's on sale. The pattern's on sale right now. Bethany. Or if you don't have the pattern, it's on sale. Missouri Star, $4. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Very fun. Very, very, very fun. And you can see like the heat on this thing, it does last for a bit. It lasts long enough. It lasts long enough for you to do, if you're doing heat and bond or applique stuff, it lasts long enough for you to do like a quilt block or press seams and that kind of thing. I don't know how long it is, but it's plenty long. And if you put it back in for a few seconds or a minute, you get it, heat it back up. Okay, guys. There's our 2 from tonight. Wow, those are fun. I had, as I always do, I had such a blast with you guys tonight. Good night, Joyce. Gotta go get supper going. Bye. Stay on the wild side of the colors. It works wonderful on these petals. Absolutely. Like that's one thing. Like if you were trying to make, I do love this pattern for that. It's easy. It's quick. And you can do all kinds of things with it. Like if you were doing a baby quilt, if somebody had a little girl, you could do like pink and cream or pink and white or pink and whatever goes with pink and purple petals. I was talking one time, you could do sunflowers, you could do all kinds of brown, really cool brown fabrics for the petals, and then, or yellow for the petals, and then a cool brown thing for the, you could do really cool golds for the petals, and then do a really cool brown fabric for the center and make it a sunflowers quilt. Oh, that would be cool. Oh, maybe I should do my placemats. Oh, that's what I should do. Okay, that's fun. I love you guys. I had a fabulous time tonight. Thanks for coming by. I hope you have a fabulous rest of the evening. I hope you have a great morning tomorrow. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. And to all of those of you that hit the super chat button, thank you for the super chats. We appreciate it. Helps keep the channel going, helps us. We're trying to add some new projects and some new fun stuff, and we're also trying to add some new cameras. Yeah. So we appreciate all of that. So glad to have found you. New subscriber, have a great night. Thanks, Bethany. We're so glad you're here on an LSD trip. Madeline. Have a great evening, everybody. And remember, wait, only a 1/4 inch seam. I love you guys. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.